Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick with really, really cute dogs. Tonight we're doing the free yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why questions, as well as paid, general, in-depth twin flame readings. I won't be on for very long on this early slumber night, haunted slumber party. I'm only going to be here for a short time to do some tarot, but I will be back later for a late night edition, a spookier edition of the tarot show here, the crazy tarot show. I got to feed the dogs. I got to make dinner, have dinner, things like that. But I wanted to come back at 9 just to see if there was anybody who wasn't going to come by later or wasn't around earlier, come by now for a reading or just to hang out, see if anyone was happening on YouTube. If you're looking for the free collective message and we are not live, just go ahead and skip to the end, and there's going to be a free collective message for everybody. Anybody who came to the chat, didn't come to the chat, got a reading, didn't get a reading, or maybe found us when we were not live. It's a timeless tarot reading, which means that it's good for any time that you may find it. So, hey, you okay?
Yeah, what are you eating?
I'm not eating anything. I'm actually doing a live.
Okay.
What are you eating?
You don't believe it. Just a dry oatmeal.
Just dry oatmeal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, seafood and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tiffany, it's good to see you, babe. How are you?
Okay.
Why don't you eat, like, the peanuts I bought you, or, like...
I have peanuts all day long.
Okay. What about the pistachios? Hey,
This
Cynthia.
should help my heartburn.
Oh, do you want me to get that thing
No.
for your heartburn?
That's what I mean.
Okay, it's that liquid that's in the,
No, I don't want anything.
Hi, Cynthia. It's good to see you. Will he message you after him leaving unread last night, and I still haven't replied? I'm giving him a silent treatment because he deserves it. I understand. But don't give him a silent treatment for too long. Okay, honey? I know that makes you feel good, and it's fine to do that, to set your boundaries, because Lord knows, you know, in your reality, it's really important for you to be able to, you know, apply those boundaries and in relationships. So will he message you again after leaving him unread? Have you ever left him on read? Has he ever left you on read? Oh, he'll try. He will definitely try. I just feel that he will, because he does love you. Especially if that's something that you want. Sorry, I'm fiddling around with my necklace. Hey, I'm not John. How are you tonight? Never left him unread, yeah. So I just want to say one thing that's incredibly important to me as a person is not so much if they've left me unseen, left me unread, left me not read. I don't care if they haven't liked my stuff. I don't care if they're following me or not. What's important is, at the end of the day, the vibration I'm feeling from a person. I've come a long way to be able to say this, you guys. Like, what is the energy I'm feeling about our connection? And that has become the most important thing to me in regards to learning how to follow my inner compass and maintaining that which I want to manifest. So, of course, I will do the Golden Girls. And, you know, it's time to bring the fairies back. It's fall. I'll get them together and bring them back, you guys. Can I help you, Dad, before I do this little quick reading?
Yeah, what John Abel says over there.
Oh, he's just giving you a thumbs up.
On what?
Well, read what was said before it.
I didn't read anything.
Okay, so he's just letting you know that he understands. Okay.
Understand what?
Okay, could we not get into this while I'm doing a live? I'll explain it to you after, okay?
Go ahead.
The room is spinning. Okay, that could be fun. But yeah, thanks, Cynthia, for reminding me of the fairy deck. It is my favorite deck, and I put them away for the end of summer, because I was getting more into learning the sexual magic tarot deck, and I just felt like I didn't need the mischievousness in my life. So they have been in a deep cleanse. So I think they're about ready to come back out. Spirit, what does Cynthia need to know about her boyfriend reconciling with her in a communicative way regarding responding after leaving him unread? Will he come back? Yeah, he will come back. Because see, he truly feels in nature that like he's your knight in shining armor and you're his knight in shining armor. There's just something about the connection with you guys that feels like it can be taken to a place where you'll both have common ground. But he will reach back out, especially when this person's feeling mentally wealthy. He might not have even noticed that you've left him unread. Not everybody is triggered by being left unread. Now, if you are being left unread by him, you know, maybe you need to drive over to his house and be like, hey, punk, that's not very nice. If you feel passionate about it, you know, or next time you see him or talk to him, say, hey, let's go out for coffee or something, so you guys can be face to face and you can say, I need this communication from you. I require it. Like, how do you want to operate around this? Okay. I'm not so much someone to give someone a silent treatment. That's not really my style. That was more like my mom's style. She would do that to me as a kid. Like if I didn't do something that she wanted, and it hurt so much. It hurt. And she would do that to my dad, and it would hurt me to watch her do that to dad. And then she'd check out on herself too. And give her own body the silent treatment. Because of her own generational trauma. So be careful. Be good to yourself with your thoughts and feelings, okay, Cynthia? Because this guy does care about you. You're so hold on, I froze. I don't think you got the end of that. I froze. What I was saying is this guy in that King of Swords, he wants to be the best version of himself for you. He wants to appear that way to people. But he does care about you in that King of Swords. And then, you know, this is not somebody who is this is not somebody who has a schoolboy crush on you. Okay, this is a different kind of love. This is like a manly love. This is like an adult, manly kind of. Wants you both to be the best version of yourselves, okay? Okay, yeah, and you got the part about my mom giving me silent treatment. Like, he's going to come around. He might not even realize that you've left him unread. He might not care. I have had to become very strong in mind and thoughts and body to embody, you know, not letting things like such little things take the skin from my back, you know. But I also didn't want to treat myself in a way that felt like I was selling myself short. Like if it's empowering you, making you feel better, making it easier to detach from someone who maybe hasn't been making you feel so good about yourself, then by all means, leave them on read, give them the silent treatment because it feels right for you. It feels like it's helping you accomplish something that you might feel that you need to accomplish, which is some detachment. So you can reevaluate. Couples always have to reevaluate, I feel, on whether or not it's, you know, what they're in together is where they want to be. Hey, Liz. Internet. Oh, honey. I'm so sorry about your internet, Liz. I'm going to leave that message here. So now that I have my dedicated line, I'm not so sure that it's going to be my internet as much as your guys' internet. Is your guys' is even a word or a correct grammar? At this point, I'm just not sure I care. But you're so welcome, Cynthia. I'm looking forward to you coming back to me and saying that you guys found some common ground on this. But by all means, if you feel like silent treatment is going to help your situation, that's going to make you more mentally wealthy, by all means, do it. I feel like where my mom was coming from with it was like more like a kind of like a minor punishment of her energy, like, oh, I'm so scoffed by you because of your bad attitude or your inconsistency to clean your room, you know. So I can't blame her because, you know, she had to put up with 2 Scorpios. Hey, Regina, I've been thinking about you, dear. And I'm pretty sure you've been thinking about me too. I'm hanging in there today. I took Dad to the ER Friday. He's doing great. It's just scarring from the surgery he had. He had a colectomy, 24 lymph nodes removed, hernia repair, and a cyst on his kidney removed a couple of days before Christmas 2022. But the pain he was having scared me enough that I was like, no, we're just going to call the advice nurse and go. But he was fine. So blood work looking good. Everything's just great. The weekend has been interesting because my neighbor's baby came, and I felt so bad because I was at the ER with Dad when the baby came, and they had come to get me to cut the umbilical cord and help because I know I'm a life and death midwife. But I feel so bad for the father because he didn't know what he was doing and obviously didn't remember what I told him about cutting the umbilical cord, and he cut it and blood splattered everywhere. It's just like, oh. And they told me the story, but I'm glad the baby is okay. So baby was born Friday. Now my dad is just hanging out, feeling better. Weekend's kind of been a little crazy because the full moon energy.
Oh, because you're born crazy.
Yeah, Dad's born crazy. But yeah, it's been a very interesting full moon, harvest moon weekend here. How's your weekend been, Regina? What are you having for dinner, Liz? Yeah, I was going to the ER on Friday at one moment in time, and I was just thinking, wonder if is Regina thinking about me? So I decided to come by tonight to hang out for a little bit before I eat dinner. I've got to make dinner for the dogs and Dad and I. And then I'm going to come back a little bit later for a late night slumber party. I picked up some batteries for the REM pod and Spirit Box. Well, Spirit Box is out of commission right now, but I still have the actual. Oh, baby. I actually have the actual Spirit Box that works, but something's going on with the speaker and the other things. God, is it shrimp or something like that? Leftover steak with mushrooms. Oh, that's fine, honey, if that's what you like. Wow. Sounds fun. You know, my dad was a farm boy, and he'll always talk about, like, I want to get him one of those. I want to get him one of those books. Like, they have that website where, like, you have a memory about something, and I want to get one for myself too. You have a memory about something, and you can, like, write it down, and they'll put it in a book for you. He tells me all these cool stories about, like, growing up on his farm and stuff. And, like, we'll grow little plants here and there in the house, like, that we'll get just from the seeds in the produce section at the market. That's so cute, Tiffany. Oh, I'm so happy I could be Cupid's secretary here for you. I changed my bio on Instagram to Cupid's secretary because Tiffany's been, everyone's just really been finding love, and it's just so awesome. Uh-oh, I hear a puppy. Come here, girl. Come get a cuddle. Come get it. 1 second. Come here. Is your puppy running? You want your puppy running, or you want me? What do you want? Oh, you just want to troll puppy running? Come here. Come. Okay. I guess she was crying because she wants me to hold her. Hello, hello, hello. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, nose gobbly. Sure, he'll message you. Do you want me to check the cards, Tiffany? Oh, nose gobbly. I woke up to this dog rubbing her face all over mine. It's pretty cute. Okay, I'll check him. Come on, you two. Where do you belong? Okay, Spirit, what does Tiffany need to know about her man messaging her back? Or messaging her in general? Will he message her soon? The not too distant future? What does she need to know about that? Yeah, go make some breakfast for dinner, Regina. I'm about to go make some dinner myself. I just jumped on to do a short live real quick to see if there's anyone that, like, needed a reading before I come back later for the haunted slumber party. But this is a 3 of Cups, Tiffany. It's definitely yes that this person will come forward to you. They are feeling high vibe. And the more that you've, because of you, because you're staying on that strict mental diet that we've talked about in the past. Scotty's energy could even be helping you because, you see 3 people. So I would definitely feel like these 3 heads are, better than one, as if it's the new specific person and you and Scotty being your guiding light, guiding you to what, is right for you, through the power of that which you feel is your creator, even if it's just the dirt outside. I know, though cheesecake's much better than dirt. You might even be allowing this to keep you up at night because worrying about it, but don't worry. You were sent here to have fun, okay? The less you worry, the more fun it's going to be, and the more you're going to get what you want out of this, okay? Oh, yeah, I love mushrooms. I love I love mushrooms and scrambled eggs. I also like tomatoes, scrambled eggs, onions, and mushrooms. I just love mushrooms. I saw the cutest mushrooms on a tree today up in the branches. They look so lovely, like just something out of Alice in Wonderland. I definitely had an Alice in Wonderland moment at the market tonight when I went to go pick up a pizza and get some snacks for Dad and I. Pick up the batteries. Like Kroger has this new belt. Like I would scan an item, put it down on the belt, and because I didn't put it down on the belt quick enough at the self checkout, it would roll my items down the belt and back up. I'm like, what's happening? Then I had the Mandela effect happen to me and the cashier that was helping me. And then she's like, I really hate this new self checkout stuff because people try to accuse me all the time of accusing them of stealing. I was like, I just hate it because like my shoulder hurts and putting my groceries up on the belt is just a bit too much for me tonight. And I couldn't imagine how, like, I mean, how would my mom who's disabled and in a wheelchair use a self checkout like that when it looks like you don't scan your stuff if you don't put it on the belt quick enough. It's so ridiculous. But I went ahead and called Kroger about it. And I was like, could you slow it down a little? Just a little. Yeah, so Scotty's definitely on your side for sure. Helping you out with that and guiding you and definitely wants you to be happy too. Definitely, for sure. I mean, it's, cut that cord to feelings and thoughts that don't serve you, feelings and thoughts that don't serve you and your new boyfriend and the timeline you have created and that you want with the new boyfriend. Get into the idea of new boyfriend, the excitement of it, the feelings of it, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back. Chicken of the woods. I know, right? So I was just going over some like Neil Young records and really getting lost in them. They're so good. So I had to teach myself Harvest Moon. So yeah, get into those boyfriend feelings, Tiffany. This could be the one. Oh yeah. I love that. I love PBS. That is like my favorite channel actually, except for that one that plays the Golden Girls. I even got the harmonica, y'all. I've been practicing the harmonica. It's really helped me tighten up my chops. Start practicing again a little bit on stuff that's not mine, because if I get like really into my music, I'll get so consumed. So I took a break from the record I'm making. I took a break from like the new songs I'm writing and practicing. Just took a break from my own music to get into somebody else's music. I'm not really also one of those people that like you'll find me talking more about old school music really than more modern advanced music, because there really is no one to talk to about my favorite band from the last decade, and because nobody really knows who they are. Well, I'd love to tell everybody who it is, and I will soon, because I'd like to take you guys all down this trippy road I've been on with this particular artist. She's like my favorite singer in regards to women who have come out with their music in the last decade, in the last 5 to 10 years. Do they sell harmonicas or harmonics? What do you mean, babe? Have I played with them spirit boxes on? Yes, and they love it, and the REM pod goes crazy. So I think it would be cool if, like, when I start doing live music shows here on the weekends, we'll get the REM pod out and see if it'll play along with me, because I've literally been playing. I played Chet Baker, in the background when we have our lives, Regina, and the spirit box will literally manipulate the REM pod as if it's playing along with Chet's music. It's pretty interesting. And I encourage anyone and everyone to help me learn more, help me explore more about this whole ghost thing, because one reason I got into it is because not only do I live in this house, come here, baby, in like one of the most haunted places on earth, I wanted to talk to my mom. Now I never get my best friend Melanie, but I also wanted to allow her to come through naturally if she really wanted to. I might ask because I do miss her so much this weekend, and I posted a painting of the Joker that she did, and it's so interesting to me how it's just always been that painting that's been her default picture all these years. And then now, like, when I think about how she was predicting the past, the present, and the future, I just am shocked. But yeah, harmonica. I got the harmonica. I've been practicing it. It's been fun. Alfonso, how are you doing, dear? You just need some clarification, sweetheart? Okay. You're only wasting your time if you feel like you're wasting your time. Why did it sound like I just heard a cat meow? Gypsy. Alfonso, yeah, I can do that question for you, babe. And it looks like maybe the chat froze. Okay, Spirit, direct message for Alfonso. Is he wasting his time with his girlfriend? Is Alfonso wasting his time with his girlfriend, Lisa? Is he wasting his time pursuing his girlfriend, Lisa? Sure, I'm not John. We can find that in here. Alfonso, say, I feel as if I'm wasting my time. Oh, sweetheart. I know the feeling. I'm so sorry you're feeling that way. But you can change it. But it's got to feel natural. It's got to feel right. It's got to feel good for you. It's got to serve you. If the feelings aren't serving you right now, maybe you need to give her the silent treatment, like Cynthia was giving her boyfriend the silent treatment. I do not suggest the silent treatment to anybody, but if it helps someone detach, like, nope, I'm on a mental diet break from that, or I'm on an emotional roller coaster eating thing, like I'm off that. Like, treat it like as if you're eating too much sugar and you need to detox from Lisa the sugar bar, Lisa the candy bar, Lisa the bottle, Lisa the cigarette, Lisa the, if you're starting to feel like very hurt, Alphonse, it's almost like I hate to say this, but it might not be worth it right now to pursue her if you're feeling very hurt. And if she's hurt you, I feel like she owes you an apology because you have treated her well. You have gone above and beyond. Let's see what you need to know about this right now. Spirit, is he wasting his time pursuing her? That's so interesting. A reversed 8 of Swords, which is a no. You're not wasting your time pursuing her. And then you've got the Lovers as an upright energy behind this. Though love is blind, you can have your wish fulfilled, Alfonso. You can have your cheesecake and eat it too with her. Maybe this card is suggesting that she wants a cheesecake and you should take it to her. Yeah, you're feeling very Six of Pentacles, which comes up a lot in your readings with her. You feel like you put a lot into her and you're not getting what you want at home. And I understand. I mean, I get it. I really do. I require a boyfriend who will help me with the dishes. I require a man to help me fix the car and change the transmission fluid filter, to hold the tools while I do it. I require a person to show up the best version of themselves. And you should too, Alphonse. I mean, and there's already so many women in the chat who would probably agree. Or I know they'd all agree. You come here and been the best version of yourself. We know you're showing up to her the best version of yourself. And you deserve that from someone else. But because it's become a little bit difficult, she's programmed you. She's programmed you to feel disposable. Because somehow someone made her feel disposable. She just treats everyone like that. Right? It's really not your fault at the end of the day, Alphonse. Because you stayed on that strict mental diet. I've seen what's happened after the readings we do, after the work, after the homework I've given you, the change in her. But what happens is, that we can easily get thrown off our strict mental diet by people who we love and care for. And then we have to detach and reset. Yes, it is, Regina. It truly is. But don't get too upset. Don't get too mad at her. If you're hurt, you're hurt. I understand. I know how it feels. I know how it totally feels like to be made to be felt disposable. Okay? But I refuse to allow myself to feel like it happens all the time. Does she hurt you a lot? Like all the time? You're sad and devastated. God, she does this to you all the time. I can't stand her. So sorry to have to say that, but she's like puts you in the twilight zone, man. I mean, and there are so many reputable, upstanding women in the chat. You could probably take them out. Any one of them treat you better and show their appreciation. Pam, it's good to see you, babe. How you feeling, darling? But let me tell you what all the hard work you've done, Alfonso is going to do. I don't know why I put this thing in my mouth because my throat's a little bit sore, but That was rude of me to like put candy in my mouth while I'm talking to you, but probably even more rude to just take it out of my mouth. But I don't want to talk with it in my mouth because listen, Alfonso, all the work that you've done, the strict mental diet, the working on being the best version of yourself, the surgery you went through, even the coming through the alcohol problem and everything that you were talking about a couple months ago, uh, you have come so far, and what this work is going to do is it's only going to bring out the person from the woodwork that is for you. If she is not the one right now, there is someone there. Yeah, and you feel it as if there's no one else. You it's like you have become her alpha widow. God, and your name's Alfonso. But they say that can only happen to a woman, but I think it can happen to a man. I think it can happen very easily to a man or a woman, even without having sex. Yeah, sometimes you do have to walk away from that drama, Pam's right. Especially if it's hurting you over and over and over again. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that people really skip out on loving one another for who they are. Because of business matters or money matters or things that don't even matter, that you can't even take to the hole with you when you die. How does this look? How does that look? What is this going to look like? What's that going to... Everyone's so worried about how each other is looking. Like, that's why I just love that song by Joan Jett, like Bad Reputation. Like, that is so me. Like, I cannot even, you guys, the disgust, the hate, the connivingness, the cunningness, the unkindness of people these days. But I try my best. I try my best to not get so absorbed, because I want to turn it around. Like, I want to believe that people are still good natured, so that when people show up to me, whoever they are, they show up to me with the best version of themselves. Yeah, codependency can be very difficult to break away from. My mother smoked in the womb with me, and I'm still smoking. As many times as I can tell you guys, I don't smoke. Every once in a while, I have my moments, but I want to so bad to be a non-smoker. But I'm so codependent on it. When I get a little bit stressed out, I have to smoke. But I don't have to smoke. So I just started calling myself a non-smoker because it helps me not smoke. Of course he will love it. Guys love surprises. You wouldn't be, you'd be surprised, but they're a lot like us ladies. I'll be right back. I'm going to turn the oven on for the pizza. And, I'm not like trying to compare humans to cigarettes or anything. I'm just saying that the codependency of addiction can be a lot like the codependency of that we might have on one another. Why can't I open this? Oh, Alphonse, don't hate your life. Life is beautiful. Life is grand. Don't let one person knock you off your cloud. Push her off of it, man. If someone's cramping your style, push them off your cloud. You may hate your life right now, but you just feel like that right now. There's so much to have fun and to look forward to. Because now you're free from the chains of Lisa's spell. And you see it for yourself. If you keep telling yourself there's no one else, then you're only blocking yourself from the possibility of what is already yours. God's not going to give you nothing you can't handle. Oh, I guess he left. Oh, he'll be back. Okay, this one's not going to open. I love surprises. Good surprises that please me in a way that pleases me. You want a pistachio monkey? Yeah, buying some chocolate. My dogs are goblins. I swear. There you are. Oh, come on. There's so much fun things at this channel to experience. You don't feel that way. I'd rather talk to you here than on the spirit box. Come on, dude. Don't do that to me. I mean, first of all, think about how this person's made you feel. Though Spirit says it's, worth it, just turn around and tell Spirit it's, I reject that version of her. I reject this. And stand in front of me, Spirit. Pray about it. Alfonso. Pray about it and watch how it's going to work like fire. And if you still feel inclined to call 988, please do, because it'll make me sad if you missed my first live music show on YouTube. Live music show soon. I'm going to be putting together a live music show, dude. You don't want to miss that. You'll meet so many hotties hanging out at this channel. You'll make great friends here. But you got to get out from under the spell that Lisa has on you. And I'm not trying to compare her to a cigarette. Like, I'm not trying to compare human beings to the codependency of addiction, but pardon me, other human beings can overwhelm us to the point where we love them so much we'll become addicted to the pain. I understand, honey, that she's your everything. My nose is itchy, excuse me. Maybe I'm allergic to pistachios. Or maybe it's just the red oak trees outside. But look, it helps you through the pain. I help you through the pain. Well, I'm glad I can help you through the pain. Makes me very happy. So Alfonso, I understand she's your everything. I feel that way about my dogs. I feel that way about my mom, who passed away 9 years ago, and I feel that way about my dad. It's my family. This is like your family. Does she know how you feel? Does she know how you feel, dude? Have you told her how you felt? I think it's time for a drink with my nuts. I mean, Ruby, please don't eat things off the floor. Don't eat that. No. You can't eat pistachio shells. Have you... I can't believe that's the only wine I have. Okay, I can deal with that. Yeah, and she's like constantly allowing him to have to date the other guys that she's dating that goes to her and make her feel uncomfortable. It's like she's addicted to pain. And she's programmed you to be in pain and to accept it. Like, I hate that she thinks that your feelings or feels that your feelings and emotions are disposable. Like, I just want to see how she feels about you. Let's see how she feels about you. Spirit, how is it that how is Lisa feeling towards Alfonso right now? I just need to know about that. It could straight be saying like you're like, she looks at you like you're just a fool in love with her. Ten of Wands saying that she finds you carry yourself well, but that it can be, she wonders if it can be burdensome. Alpha and Omega, it's like she knows that you're the beginning and the end for her, but she just wants to kind of play her game, her recovery game of how many guys can I recover and be undercover with, and that way I have my cake and eat it too. Like, I'm telling you, like, you're not the only one she's doing this to. She does it to everybody. Okay? God, can you imagine how she makes her parents feel? She probably stresses them out hardcore. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go put my pizza in the oven, and I'll be right back. I got a pesto sauce pizza because like every pizza that has red sauce in it has pepper in it. It's ridiculous. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I don't know if anyone is still there, but I'm back just for a little bit. Thanks, Pam, so much for all your advice. I love it. I'm gonna read it. I know you're like my mom's generation. I think I told you, even my mom's best friend growing up, her name was Pamela. And she ran away from home at 15 years old with her friend Pam to San Francisco and just never looked back. And that really was different for me, to be the child of a teenage runaway. Really affected me, especially seeing, what it can do to someone and what it did to her. Ruby's feeling better, guys. Something bit her, so that's what was going on with her. Mosquito bite or something here on her ear. She's gonna go to the vet this week and get a checkup. Pam, if you don't mind me asking again, what is your astrological sign again? I know Regina's a Cancer. Ruby's a Libra. She turned 9 yesterday. Oh, Libra, yeah. Loving Libra, that's right. Loving Libra. Loving Libra like my Ruby Dooby Doo. When's your birthday, Pam? My grandpa was a Libra. Born October 9th. And I would love to talk to you sometime, Regina, about cancers. Like, do you feel, Regina, that astrological signs based on gender can be completely different? Yep. Have still some of the same traits, but also that one's upbringing can also really affect their astrological sign as well. Oh my gosh, you're October 9th, like John Lennon and my grandpa. That is so cool. That's amazing. We'll have to have a party. I'll be doing a live that day. You guys know I love to do the lives every day. If I could be live all day, I would. I feel like the female cancers are like more open to discussion in regards to their feelings and emotions, whereas the male crab is more tendency to walk sideways when something makes him fearful, before he can really decide. Are you jelly? Come over here. I'll hold you. No, please don't climb over the desk. Come here, little one. Okay, now it's all three of us. Co-workers are back in full force. Your first house is Libra, the next year is Scorpio, right on. Gypsy's in Aries, March 25th. Or is that Pisces? I think that's Pisces, isn't it? And then Rooney's a Leo, and Ruby's a Libra. Loving Libra. Yeah, the Cancer's such a sweetheart. Interesting. And I wonder, if that kind of, I wonder if like it would be very easy to manipulate Cancer through spiritual work in regards to that kind of thing, where, someone from their past could have just, even just a intrusive thought about a Cancer per se, and our thoughts create things. So could it be easier to have a thought like, oh, I don't want my ex, the Cancer, to be happy without me, so because Cancers have that about them with the nostalgic thing, like with that kind of, like, do you ever find yourself having to do spiritual work to kind of cleanse yourself of that kind of thing, being stuck in that past in a way that doesn't serve you? Yeah, because that's something I like to help people with. I like to very manipulative. Well, what I'm saying is, could it be, others who might project, well, they won't be happy, they won't be happy with anyone else but me. Like, if could that kind of work, spiritual work really well on Cancers because of their nostalgia, because of their living in the past naturally, because of their astrological tendencies? That's really cute. Well, you know what I say, Regina? We need to all share each other's love. Because life is short. There's no point in arguing over love, right? Right, Ruby? Even though you're a double, triple jealous girl. For me, yeah. Yeah. Regina, do you have any suggestions in regards to black magic, bad energy removal, or protection? Any advice you could give on stuff like that for a particular astrological sign like yourself, or bad thoughts? Like, I mean, do you feel like just sitting down and returning it to the void or the cinder is as easy as maybe I would feel it could be? Or do you think that people can embody that kind of energy? Or do you really feel that people need to do, um, ritual to dispel that kind of thing? Intense, deep meditation and intense, deep work with like salts and rosemaries and sages and things, candle work. I mean, I believe in prayer, definitely vigil work, whether you're praying to the dirt outside or not, or your creator. Collect people. That's so interesting because I'm not a Cancer and I'm very much like that. I'm the Scorpio, which is known as the blue crab or the phoenix or the eagle or the scorpion. I mean, I don't really find myself being like one of those Scorpios that, like, you know, they can say that Scorpios can be revengeful. Like, that's not really my thing. Um, I'll just be like over here decorating my tail, make it look pretty. Like, I have this doll that was gifted to me when I was a young girl to protect me, and to protect me from people who would do harm to me. And it was given to me by a tribe in Bali, Indonesia, and they call her the mother goddess of revenge. And I was like, that's interesting. So, like, how does it work? Like, how does she? Well, it embodies the spirit of the tree that we made her out of, and in that spirit will protect you from anyone who will come against you, um, and bring like revenge to them. And I was like, that's pretty like scary, because I'm not really a revengeful kind of person. Like, that's not me. But I figured, well, I'll let the doll take care of it, and then went on about my life, never really worrying about that kind of thing. I never really being in fear of it, even though I have been hurt before. I think we all get hurt, even by the people we love the most. We can get hurt the most. Yeah, I believe that too. What you put towards it will definitely come back to you. Yeah, I believe that too. That's why I was always like wanting to be the best version of myself. It became difficult to not work on that. And I work on that every day. I mean, I'm not perfect. No one is. In fact, I feel like my flaws make me even more beautiful. Like, my flaw is what is beautiful about me. I bite my nails, and I chew my hair, and I have cystic acne and strange teeth. But as long as I'm projecting and vibrating the energy that like makes you feel good, and others especially that makes me feel good. Like, I was talking to someone the other day. Hold on, baby. I know your nail is stuck to my shirt. Hold on. She's stuck to my shirt. My goodness. There you go, puppy. Like, as long as I'm vibrating the energy that feels good to me, you guys will vibrate it back. Thank you, Regina. I hate how, like, YouTube on the chats now, like, if I try to click and go to your channels, I can't. Like, it only gives me the option to hide users, not to go to their channel anymore. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess we could be very secretive. I don't really find myself needing anything to be secret about. Give me one more minute. I just give me 1 minute. I gotta check the pizza. I don't want to burn. Maybe like a few more minutes on the pizza. Hey Lisa, welcome to the Chammy. So your daughter and I were born the same day. Wow. It's hilarious. Amazing. Hi, sweetheart. How are you, Confly? So, Regina's daughter's also a Halloween Scorpio. So here's my theory. Don't do nothing that someone can use against you, and then you don't have to be secretive. And I guess I wanted to embody that in my life because I didn't want to get myself in pickles. I didn't want to have to worry. I wanted to keep in my carefree timelessness. And I mean, I'll tell you, I have been in situations like that, but I always found my justice by realizing and embodying and practicing that the worst thing that anyone could say about me contains some truth about them. And that really helped me stride even more forward with not being afraid to be myself, my true authentic self, on YouTube, on stage with my music, anywhere I go.
Can I show you a picture and tell me who they are?
Yeah, you can show me a picture and tell me who they are, Daddy. Be careful. I don't want you to trip.
I think it's you over there.
Me?
Maybe Gustavino Joe, I don't know. Elizabeth posted. Make it bigger.
No, that's Dita.
Who's Dita?
That's Dita.
That's
and that's
Elizabeth?
Cielo. And that's Gustavine. And that's Christina, honey.
Well, it was not clear. And I thought it's you. Because
No, it's Dita because we look a lot alike. Only we just have.
I thought it's you because the chicks sticks out.
I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of blurry, but that's my sister and her kids. It's kind of blurry though already.
Yeah, but it's 90s.
Oh yeah, they're at Busch Gardens in the 90s. Wow.
That's Gustavine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that pizza ready?
I turn it off and open the oven.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey Yvette, how are you, dear?
Somebody wrote something Hispanic.
Okay, let me see.
Not English.
Oh, she's saying beautiful. Beautiful family. Damn straight. I got a beautiful family. Welcome back, Liz.
What about if I write a Greek to see what they're going to say? Huh?
Sure.
Okay.
She is your daughter.
Okay. I would write a Greek.
Yeah, I am going to pause for the cause and eat. So if anybody has any questions they'd like to ask, please ask now because I am going to end this and go and have dinner with the dogs and Dad. I made the dogs some chicken soup. And I'll be back later and we'll do Essie's method and then we'll all go home and watch Johnny Carson and say goodnight. Will he go contact you soon? Let's find out. Right on, Cottonfly. I put my old beer in the fridge. I had this beer since this can of beer just sitting there on the counter since we made Thanksgiving dinner last year. Because I'll use beer to cook dinner with on Thanksgiving. So nobody's drank it, so I'm gonna. Is drank even a word? So I'm gonna drink it tonight. If it doesn't taste too bad. So yes, you will hear from him, Yvette. He wants to go out and have a good time with you. He wants it to be spiritual. Yes, he does, but he wants to have fun too. He's gonna come around. He thinks you're a hot mama. Yeah, it's good. It is good. Yes, yes. Hierophant is a good card to get. All right, catch up with you later, Pam. Anybody else got a question, or I'm going to shut it down? Okay. Do the free collective message, and then peace out. Spirit, what do we need to know about our vortexes, our not too distant future, about right now for us? Ooh, the full moon. Maybe Spirit's saying go out, check out the moon, let yourself bathe in its light if you can see it tonight. And let your carefree timelessness set you free in this full card. Is it good? I don't know. It's an India Pale Ale with pineapple. So I guess I'll find out. I usually don't drink beer, but I don't have any wine, so I thought maybe I would just drink this last beer since I'm not going to be doing too much drinking until my birthday. Oh, I bet they're cool. They're cool. I've been wanting to get a skeleton. I saw someone with one of those large skeletons in their yard. I was like, I want one. Just put it out there, hug the tree. Oh, cool. Right on. I'm going to look for one. Anyways, guys, it was so nice to hang out with you all. Enjoy your meals. Enjoy your trick-or-treats. He lost his head. Oh, no, we better go find it. I think I found it in my neighbor's yard. I saw a big skeleton head not too long ago in somebody's yard, and I was like, where's the rest of its body? All right, you guys. Love and light bright. I'll be back soon. They built him? Wow. So cool. I'll see you guys soon, okay?